Hello, everybody. This is Dr. Doom with your daily global quarantine stream. Hope everybody's having a spectacular Monday or whatever day it is today. I'm doing pretty good myself. I can't complain. There's still not a whole lot of escalations or any much different going on in the Ukraine and Russian situation. Do have something. It says the armed forces of the Russian Federation invading Ukraine fired on positions of defenders near Avdiivka, north of occupied Donetsk. Ukrainian soldier was critically wounded and died. Was reported by a tactical group east of the Joint Forces operation late on Monday night. Um, so apparently, the Biden administration is working with AstraZeneca to find new manufacturing capacity in the U.S. after the company agreed to abandon a COVID jab plant in Baltimore that will focus exclusively on making doses for Johnson & Johnson. Now, if you remember the one in Baltimore, there was a human error and about, I think it was 15 million doses got messed up. They mixed them wrong or something. It was millions of them. What's up, True Light? Good to see you. What's slow rolling in here this morning or this afternoon? What's up, Van Dryman, Luke 1813, Betty R. Jean? Good to see you guys. Can you see me? Do I need to cam down a little bit? Or is that too much? I don't know. Because somebody said I had half my face cut off on the last one. Yeah, good to see you too, Barbie, Fozzie. Just received the notification. Okay, thank you. Yeah, things are pretty quiet right now. Or for all my crypto fans, I don't see any of them on here right now. Or Gene is. XRP's up to 86 cent right now. 40% yet since yesterday. Mine's still trapped on Coinbase, but if I wanted to sell it, I could just create an Uphold account, transfer it to there, and sell it. Civic's holding strong at 64 cent. Algorand's up to $1.38. XLM is up by like 11 cents since yesterday. Oh, yeah, XRP went up to 91. Now it's at 89 cent. So it's definitely doing really well. I don't know what's up with that. Hey, Doom family, hope you're all having a great day. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Let me see what I got else in the news. It's not a whole lot, like I said, just things are pretty quiet. Seeing there was a 4.0 earthquake in Los Angeles. What did everyone think about the Egyptian mummy procession? Pretty freaky. Yeah, I know, right? Guess the ancient Egyptians are coming back to take their throne and rule over the world. That's what I'm talking about, LA. XRP 89 cent, buddy. XLM's up to 51. I literally just sold my XLM, 3 days ago? It's up like only 10 cent anyway, but XRP is booming. I figured, I was like, well, XLM hasn't done nothing in months, so I'll just go ahead and, sell what I have and use that money for the trip and then buy it back in a few weeks or whatever. But I sold it and went up 11 cent in the next 2 days. Oh, nothing much, LA. Like I said, boy, XRP's up to 89 cent right now. It's touched 91. You're up $10,000 today. Good for you, man. If I would have had all the cryptos and VeChain, if I would have just held on to all that and sold it now, boy, goodness gracious. But I've been selling it over time. Been making profit on it. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. Sent you a message earlier on Twitter. I did not see it, True Light. Okay, also, Moscow warns the U.S. and the U.K. against missile deployment. It vows a military response. So they're saying if we, I guess, deploy missiles to the U.K., blow them up or do something. They said a military response. Maybe they'll send missiles to Cuba and we'll have another Cuban Missile Crisis. Russia and China are in the. Hey, what's happening, Tinkerbell? He's on fire, little girl. It got up to 91 cents. Now it's back down to 89. I don't have a clue where this place is. Anyway, don't even say what country it is. Anyway, East Timor, 27 dead, 7,000 displaced. And I don't think that the water retention pond or whatever that has that radioactive leak, I don't think it ever did breach yet completely. They're trying to drain it out into other places before, 600 million gallons of radioactive waste spill into Tampa, Florida, or near Tampa, Florida. Did you get my message last night about the DEFCON level? I've seen that Unknown Comic, and I haven't heard anything about the DEFCON level. Usually the only time I ever hear something about that is if DEFCON warning system reports something about it, so haven't heard anything. What's up, Lily? Good to see you. East Timor, have no idea what country it's in. Oh, it's near Australia. Thank you, Lily. He was saying that he heard that DEFCON is down to DEFCON 3. Good to see you, Lily. A local Iran intelligence ministry official tells Iranian media an Israeli spy has been arrested in Iran's East Azerbaijan province. Also, other spies who were in contact with several countries' intelligence services have been arrested as well. They're saying they found spies from all over the world that were spying on Iran and they arrested them. So probably some from the U.S. and everything. They didn't say that. That's where you got the info. Well, that's a reliable source. DEFCON warning system is very reliable. Unknown Comic. So if they're saying it's DEFCON 3, then it definitely is because they're really, really how's the word to say particular about when they lower the DEFCON level. So unless something serious is going on, they won't drop it at all. It's been 5 forever. But okay. Thoughts on the Russia-Ukraine situation? Also, there's a buildup of Chinese troops in Myanmar for some sort of pipe. Remember I said that when it happened, Frankie? I said when the military took over Myanmar, I bet they had already made a deal with China, and then the Chinese troops will come in and say they're going to help peacekeeping efforts and take over the country. That's what I think's still going to happen. What's up, Cabell? Hope everyone had a wonderful Easter weekend. Happy Resurrection Weekend. Human Resonance off the charts yesterday and the day. What's up, MK Jeep? Say it's at DEFCON 4 now? Okay. Well, I wonder what happened yesterday, why it went to a 3. Something must have happened. Chinese troops converging in border town facing Myanmar. Yeah, so that's what I was thinking. I'm thinking China's going to take over Myanmar too. They're going to take over Myanmar, Taiwan, the Philippines, every country over there. Crazy stuff. What's up, Frankie K. King? Said, bring out the Roscoe. What's up, Gannon? Delta cancels over 100 flights today due to staff shortages. So I guess a lot of people are like, hell with that. I'm not working on Easter. I'm going to spend Easter with my family or go to church or something. So they called off. I guess is what happened. Leak of radioactive wastewater plant in Florida imminent. That was yesterday. As far as I know, it still hasn't breached and completely flooded everything. They're pumping the water into different areas to try to alleviate some of the pressure on the place that's already weakened. Already giving the jab to 16-year-olds in Vegas. What's up, Cherish Pearl? They are after the children now. Yeah. At first, I thought they were just trying to take all the older people off so they can have their way with the children when we all die off. But now I'm guessing they're going to take the kids out too because they're talking about giving it to pregnant women and everything, unfortunately. Think war is coming, but when is the question? He has not started it yet, Gannon. The civilians don't want the Chinese there as well. Been working a lot, Jeep. So, has anybody else heard anything about the wastewater reservoir near Tampa that was supposed to um, be breached and leak radioactive substance all over the place? I haven't heard any updates as to whether it's actually breached the barrier or whatever. Texas News Channel is now starting about the missiles from UK and USA warning. Said nope, nothing. It's a false flag. What's up, DK? Nothing, man. It's pretty slow today. I just did a live stream just because, I mean, I had like 3 days off or whatever. So I did a live yesterday and one today. Didn't do a video this morning, but it's pretty slow. There's not a whole lot going on, other than probably I would say the most important development today is that Moscow warns the U.S. and UK against missile deployment, and they vowed a military response. They're saying if we deploy missiles, and basically it's on. I guess to the Ukraine. I can read the article. I don't have a whole lot else to talk about, honestly. Last I heard, the reservoir isn't radioactive. I think they're just doing damage control before it does breach, Gene. Unfortunately, because I mean they evacuated all the people around there. I mean, I don't know if that was just due to the flood threat or the radioactivity, but they're probably trying to do damage control and saying, "Oh, it's fine, even if it does breach it, not radioactive." But I usually tend to think that whatever they're telling it, the initial story is the truth, and the damage control is the lies. Like almost every time there's some kind of a massive active shooter event, they always say it's 2 or 3 people there, and then they only arrest one person. They said he acted alone. So the other one are the people that's basically some kind of secret service agents that was involved in it for the false flag type deal. So same situation with that. I think it is still radioactive, and they're just trying. Planted yellow squash today. Pumpkins are coming up. Potatoes, tomatoes are going strong. It's a cruel and unusual punishment for being born. I'm at work now, working 13 hours a day. Good for you, LA. Well, you only work 13 hours a day if you want to. So I'm glad that you're able to get all that time because I don't want to work 13 hours a day. Don't know how it can go from radioactive to not radioactive overnight. Exactly. Yeah. Damage control. It's a lie. Green beans and cucumbers are doing good. Good for you, K King. I didn't plant anything this year. I still have my onions out there. I bought some more of the onion seeds. So I should be good. Okay, here's the article. Moscow has warned that plans by the United States and Britain to deploy ground-based short and range missiles in the Indo-Pacific region are making the prevention of serious escalation difficult. In a statement on Monday, Russian Foreign Ministry spokesman Maria Zakharova said the military buildup by the two countries is gaining momentum which only risked further escalation. She also did not rule out the use of military measure by Moscow in response to missile threats from the West, in particular the United States and Britain. In recent statements, the Pentagon spoke about plans to deploy missiles previously banned under the Intermediate Range Nuclear Forces Treaty. The UK military, the Russian official said, is also joining the overly hostile and destabilizing statements and actions. The implementation of such military programs is gaining momentum, which obviously leads to a narrowing of the space for a political and diplomatic solution to the post INF problem and for preventing a serious escalation in the rocket sphere. These developments, Zakharova said, are taking place with the absence of clear signs from the administration of U.S. President Biden and from the majority of Washington allies and NATO. Second time in 1 month that the Russian Foreign Ministry has warned the deployment of U.S. intermediate range missiles in the Asia Pacific region may trigger a brand new arms race and potential standoff with unpredictable consequences. Pertinently, Washington in 2019 went on to test a new generation of ground-based medium-range ballistic and cruise missiles to many observers an apparent provocation. In response, Russian President Vladimir Putin had vowed that Moscow would take retaliatory measures against the missile deployments in the region. Blah, blah, blah. So that's that. My tomatoes and lettuce greens are growing out. Also, green onions, basil, fennel, parsley, cilantro died along with the celery. What's up, Jessica? Good to see you. Got something for you. Russia is not kidding around. TOS-1 thermobaric rocket launcher has been geolocated, sliding in the Voronezh region. Yeah, Frankie. Thermobaric rockets aren't good. They're definitely not something that anybody wants to be a part of. Words are what made it non-radioactive. Yeah, I know, right? Them saying it's not radioactive now. Yeah, exactly. I don't believe it for a second. Cryptos are rallying hard. I know, right? Lucid Farms, Civic's way up, LM's up, everything's up. Hell, just about. XRP's up to like 90 cents, 40% since yesterday. They would do the same thing they did in Turkey, blow them up. Have a lot of the herbs too, but they are not so happy. Been too cool at night. Did I miss any of the comments? Green beans and cucumbers, too cold here in Ontario to plant. I've been thinking about planting a mango tree. I don't know if it's enough here in South Carolina to grow mangoes, but I'm assuming you could. What's up, Daryl? Say get prepped up while you can. That's a good idea. I'll look up the definition for a thermobaric rocket. Those are some pretty nasty stuff. If I'm not mistaken, ain't that the ones that like burn everything up? Or am I thinking about something else? Mango trees need a ton of humidity. Mango might not make the winter unless it's in a greenhouse. Okay, a thermobaric weapon, aerosol bomb or vacuum bomb, is a type of explosive that uses oxygen from the surrounding air to penetrate a high temperature explosion. To generate a high temperature explosion. In practice, the blast wave typically produced by such a weapon is of a significantly longer duration than that produced by a conventional condensed weapon. What's up, Jared? Good to see you. Have avocado trees growing inside. You can do mango trees indoors too for cooler climates. In warmer climates, they grow outdoors. They won't survive the cold winters. Yeah, I guess you could get away with it as long as you don't have a cold winter like here in South Carolina. Because sometimes we might have a week of temperatures in the 30s and it's like in the 60s and 70s, or who knows. Thermobaric rockets are designed to inflict heavy casualties on the enemy manpower in the open and inside fortifications. Yeah, thermobaric bombs pretty much light the air on fire. Yeah, that's what I was thinking when I was saying it burns every comrade. Said mangoes are yummy. Thumbs up for the live stream. Got 30 people in the chat. Thanks for showing up, everybody. I appreciate it. Said then, of course, they would use thermobarics. We had blue skies and full sun, but the north wind is cold. Hearing that in Canada the government is making it a mandatory jab to have a job. Gord, have you heard anything about that? Gord lives in Canada. Is it mandatory for you to have the jab to work in Canada? Avocados and mango real similar genetically. I'm trying to think of a tree that I can get that grows some kind of fruit or something that I can actually eat as opposed to something pretty to look at. Because I know we're running out of time, and if I could get it planted now, then it'd probably be good to go for the apocalypse. I don't know why I get so giddy every time I hear the word apocalypse. Thank you for showing up. Yeah, I'm saying thanks everybody for watching the live stream. Please consider a donation to help support the channel. There's the PayPal link. As you know, my other main channel is blocked out. So should be about, I think, 10 more days I can come back on the main channel, but I don't get paid for doing this on this channel. So the only thing that I get out of it is PayPal donation. So if you can, please consider a donation. Gene just posted the link. Lemons, get a banana tree, raspberries. Yeah, those are all good ideas. What's happening, Miss Erin Marie? Thumbs up for the live stream. I did get another message on Twitter. Russian armor is continuing to move towards Ukraine. Thermobaric rocket launcher has been geolocated sliding in the Voronezh region. I think that's just to scare people, those thermobaric rockets. I hate to see them use something like that. I'm in Ontario and I just got a job. Hospital didn't even have to take a test and no jab either. Thank you, Heather. So no, they don't need the jab to get a job yet. They may be working on legislature for that, but not as of yet. It could also be certain different places in Canada too. Peaches, Lucid Farms, great idea because peaches grow in Georgia. So I could grow a peach tree. Some kind of hybrid lemon satsuma lime that grows nasty fruit was supposed to be Satsuma's got two of them. Thinking about getting miniature lemon and orange trees, vitamin C. Please consider a donation if you're able. There's a PayPal link again. Thank you very much, Miss Erin Marie. Yes, definitely noticeable. Not the link. I was just saying, stuff going on with Russia. Thermobaric weapons, saying that if the UK and US deploys missiles, that they're going to give a military response. Apple, orange, and pear trees. Pears would be good. I'm thinking peach would probably be the best to grow, not just because we have very similar weather to Georgia, and that's where they're known for their peaches. But you can make a lot of stuff with peaches. Peach pies and peach jelly, marmalade. I'm just saying you can cook with peaches. You can grill peaches, and they're really good flavor. Got 18 fruit trees. Damsons do the best here. Always bumper harvest. Thanks, Fozzie. Have a miniature tangerine tree. Only blossoms once a year. Tomatoes and greens have vitamin C. Catch the virus and survive rather than experimenting. Yeah, exactly, Versace. I'd rather catch it and go through the motions and take my chances than get experimented on. I agree 100%. Said peach is eat nectar peaches rural peach shortcake. There you go. Peach pie. The things thought up in my head you can make out of peaches, but then I forgot. I mean, I've even seen them on the cooking shows. Grilled peaches, peach jam, peach stew, peach cobbler. You're getting hungry. Texas 8-day freeze killed all your lemons and plum trees. Sorry to hear that, K King. That's terrible. It's really disappointing when you go through all the work of planting stuff and watering it every day and getting the weeds out and all that kind of different stuff, and then it just dies. It's just a very disappointing thing. Happened to me the first year I think I tried to plant. No, that actually didn't happen to me, did it? Yeah, every time I planted something, it actually grew. But it wasn't like the first year I planted jalapenos, they weren't as successful as I hoped they'd be, but some still grew. I think out of like 10 I planted, two plants actually grew. So got peach, pear, apple, cherry, grapes, blueberry, raspberry, and goji berry, but in Illinois, so we get fruit in the fall. Okay. Life is peachy. Well, that's awesome, Miss Anne Marie. Have 4 rhubarbs. Heaven, we will have a tree with 12 fruits on it, one for each month. Peach sounds good. I am going to grab a jar of peaches from my preps. I know, right? I think I might go. I'm getting ready to go to the new grocery store we got here. Sorry about that. I was just buffered. We just got a new grocery store. The Food Line took over our buy low, so gotta go check out the new grocery store. So I might buy some peaches. Wayne Christmas. XRP's at 92. Goodness gracious. Holy shit. I couldn't even sell mine now if I wanted to, man. I could create an Uphold account and transfer it over there and want to move. Taxes keep going up. What's up, Joe 177? Now's the time to plant raspberries and blueberries as well. You can get them for $7 each right at Tractor Supply. I got a Tractor Supply 5 minutes from me, Lucid Farms. My daughter just planted a blueberry tree or whatever it is. It ain't a tree, is it? No. Whatever I plant. Lack of fruit will be the next crisis. Well, durians grow in Texas. Sounds like Bubba Gump shrimp, but with peaches. That's what I was thinking about, Jared. Well, that? What did he say? shrimp casserole, shrimp gumbo, peeled shrimp, boiled shrimp, fried shrimp. Building a bunker in your basement, good for you, man. I wish I could build one. The water table's just too high here. Maybe their Coinbase told me to file a report with the FBI. They cannot restore your funds or positions. That's horrible. Shrimp pears, shrimp lemons, shrimp peaches. That's terrible, Miss Emery. Sorry to hear that. Little Brielle will be home soon. Let me see if there's any more updates. Biden is so stupid on Easter talk that Bunny had a mask on. I've been hearing reports. I don't know if it's true. Nothing in the mainstream news that Biden's sick or something. Anybody else heard that? Or something about they asked the people at the White House how Biden was doing, and they said no comment or something. It was weird. A lot of people are talking about it. Unlike YouTube, not in the mainstream media. Hal Turner, Biden is very sick. Bubba Blue, anyway, like I was saying, shrimp is the fruit of the sea. You can barbecue it, boil it, broil it, bake it, saute it. There's a shrimp kebab, shrimp creole, shrimp gumbo, pan fried shrimp. Johnny Storm. Yep, I like old Johnny Storm, Daryl. You heard he went to the hospital, MKG? Didn't get notified. What am I? Pamela O'Connor, there's not a whole lot going on. I guess the biggest story of the day is Russia saying that if we continued to deploy missiles in the Indo-Pacific region, that missiles that were formerly banned under the INF treaty, Russia said they will possibly give a military response. So, Sam, if we continue to send these missiles, they could either blow up the missiles or send missiles to Cuba or anything. We don't know what a military response specifically is. Have not heard, but I am sure he has had a stroke. Watch the way he talks. One of the side effects, his mouth hangs, and that would explain him falling upstairs. Or his mouth might be hanging because he took the jab, unknown comic. He might have got that Bell's palsy from the jab. Why does one Harris has the Adam's apple and the other one don't? I don't know, Manuel Gomez. Conspiracy theory is that he will only be president for 100 days. Yeah. Well, the conspiracy theorists are generally right. I never put a timetable on when his tenure as president will be over. I just said that it won't be long because Kamala's really the president or going to be the president. Now, what happens after she gets in there, I have no idea. Absolutely no idea. Thermobarics. One good thing about the crypto is over the last, I guess, week, I've taken out $1,700. Not $700, and it's still at the same number that it was when I took the other stuff out. I guess. And then the how much money altogether because everything kept going up even after I sold some. So now it's at the same. So it's almost like I never even took anything out. I mean, kind of. As far as the amount of money that's in my portfolio. The same thing's in there before I took the money out. I took the money out, for that trip that I took to see my brother. It's like, it's almost like a free trip because that money is not like money that I have, have any plans for. It's just kind of sitting there to make some money. And if I need it for anything like a trip or whatever, I just sell some crypto. That way I don't have to actually go into my regular savings or whatever, which isn't much, but there's something. Hell's fire and XRP. I'm honestly shocked Biden made it into April. My guess was around the fall. I figured I didn't think it would be within 100 days. I was thinking maybe by the end of this year, the beginning of next year is when he'll take over or she'll take over at earliest. But you never know. Hell, it could happen next week for all we know. Hey, what's happening, Anthony? I miss saying that, man. It's been a while. Sorry for the shitty quality of the video. As you know, stream on my computer or my phone anymore until I get unbanned in a week or so. It was like maybe I guess 2 or 3 weeks ago, probably 3 weeks ago. I had a good time, Tinkerbell. Just hanging out with my brother. We went to a place called Top Golf, like a driving range, but it's kind of like a game too. You got to hit if you hit them in these holes, you get points for it, and you get to compete like that. And went to a place called Main Event. They had bowling and pool and adult beverages and video games, and had a really good time. He just took me to some different little pubs around the area. Went shopping. Me and Toots went shopping. Found a lot of good clothes, nice clothes and stuff for good prices. Just chilling, man. Probably going to go through some concentrates I ran at the river this weekend. See if there's any gold. That is awesome, man. I've always wanted to go panning for gold, Anthony Wapau. I've never done it yet. I need to do it before the apocalypse starts because I'm going to regret never doing it. My brother is 27, Tinkerbell. Biden has said that he is sending troops to Ukraine. What for? To fight the Ruskies. I think I say this from us all in the channel. We were lost without report from you all weekend. Make my day seeing your reports. Thank you. Yeah, like I said, it is my apologies. Sometimes, you got to get a break, take a break. And like I said, I probably should at least did a video of 3 days that I didn't do anything. But, I'm here now. And, hopefully I'll be able to keep a channel, period. Because what I'm thinking is going to happen is when I go back to the main channel, that after a few days, they'll probably figure out a way to ban me, even if they got to give me a strike for an old video. So this may end up being my only channel. We'll just have to wait and see. I think I need to delete all my old videos too. Maybe that'll help me out. But if you get 3 strikes in 90 days, then that's the end of your channel. I've already got 2 since February the 5th. So I got till roughly a month from now to get no strikes, and my channel will be banned completely. The other one. I am going off work due to much to do and having work till 9 p.m. Iran said they will back Russia if the war breaks out. Yeah, Iran, China, Russia, they'll all be together. That's the stage is getting set for the World War III. It'll be Iran, China, like some of them other like Kaliningrad, Belarus, some countries we're not sure which way it's going to go as far as like Pakistan. What's on, Mama? I have the one cookie I got you.
No, I ate it.
The big one. Remember the one Daddy bought you when we was with Uncle Alex? It's a sugar cookie. Here, I'll go get it. Hold on just a second,
no, I don't need that cookie.
Well, Daddy will go buy you some more. Well, don't cry. Come here, sweetie. Come on. Go get you some. You want some chocolate? Oh. All right, everybody. I got to get off here. I got to go buy Priya some cookies because she's just so sad right now, crying. They're after me, K King. I know, man. It's all good, though. I'm going to figure out a way to still get out the information. Delete old vids except birthday videos. Gotcha, Daryl. In Ukraine, on the northeastern part of Ukraine, are mostly Russian anyway. 2 on mine as well. Everything kicking off now. Biden's in power. Brill's going to beat your butt for not getting enough cookies. You want to come and tell everybody bye while you're crying over the cookies? Come on, Mama. It's okay. You got to be happy. I'm about to go and like right now, okay? All right, everybody. Kapow! I got to go. I'm going to head out too, get some beer and pan out some material. That's what's up, man. Let us know if you find anything. Any, what do they call me? Pickers. If possible, please consider a donation. There's the PayPal link. You know what to do. Blow it up. Pray for Cass and Darlene. Still haven't heard much from them lately. Have heard from Darlene, but not Cass. Has anybody else heard from Cass? I'm coming, Mama. All right, much love, prayers, and blessings, everybody. I gotta go get this baby some cookies because she is crying. Daddy don't want his baby crying. XRP's at 91 cents.